Welcome to Samurai Movie Jam, featuring two average Midwestern moviegoers who love talking about movies, but also talk a ton of random nonsense they thought of while sitting on the toilet. It's time to hang out and shoot the shit with your hosts, Dave and Brian. Let's go!
Hello. Welcome to the Samurai Movie Jam for Send Help. We'll be doing a non-spoiler review for this little ditty, and then we will have a spoiler version on the BMR Patreon, so go check that out as well. Like the intro said, we're just a couple of dudes sitting around. We do review a movie, but most of it isn't that. So if you came here to get an in-depth review of Send Help, you get a good one, but it's not going to be like, okay, well, I really want to sit here and talk about how they really felt when the warthog attacked.
What was her motivation?
Right. What was the pig's motivation when it ran out of the woods? We have an email address, samuraimoviejam@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out to us there. Feel free to reach out to us on socials. We've got a Facebook. We've got an Instagram. We've got a TalkTick. We've got everything. Comment on Spotify. Reach out to us there. Whatever you can. We'd love to hear from you. Also, did you know that the iconic green Code Rain in The Matrix is made of sushi recipes? Production designer Simon Whiteley scanned characters from a Japanese cookbook. So it's simply stylized Japanese katakana characters mixed with numbers. I didn't know that was sushi recipes. I kind of knew that it was some kind of gobbledygook, different hieroglyphics or something like that.
Right, I assumed it was all like made up characters.
Yeah.
Kind of funny that it's sushi recipes with numbers mixed in.
It's cool. So if you slowed it down, just be like, oh, sashimi. Okay. Yeah. I can make that now. Thanks, Neo.
Can you see Neo? Yeah. I see him. He's right by the spicy mayo.
Yeah. I know sushi. Show me. So what's new, Brian?
Not much.
Yesterday or last time, one of these times before, I don't know, we were talking about little pet peeves.
Yeah.
And one happened to me this last week that I realized I really hate. And it's broken straws.
Oh, gosh. Like with the little tiny cracks?
Yes, when it's just, you don't even see it. And then, then once the liquid gets down to the crack and you're just like...
Yeah, you can't do it.
What's up? Why can't I get it? And then I want to burn the earth. I'm so mad. And I think that's why they started with these little sippy cups things, because straws have gotten a bad rap since the turtles and stuff.
Tonight I dine on turtle soup.
If you get a cracked one, well, we need to have a sipping thing for all the people that want to sip. So thank God that's there, because if it wasn't, what do you do?
Take the lid off.
Yeah, and then spill it everywhere?
Yeah. And the ice is hard because the ice is hitting your face while you're trying to drink.
It doesn't fit through that hole.
Whenever my kids grab a straw and they start going on the table, I was like, don't do that.
Dumb.
You're going to regret it. Because they hold it at the top of the straw to get the paper down, top of the straw, and slam it on the table.
Yeah.
Like, no.
And I did that until I was at least 37, I think, before I realized, I'm probably smashing these almost exclusively.
Right. It's probably my fault.
Yeah. And now I you just take off your little underpants and slowly slide you out of there. Okay. Here we go.
Got your mini scissors, your safety scissors, just to cut the tip of the paper.
Right.
Slowly.
And then the Starbucks ones, I have to ask every time, can I have a straw? And then they pull it out. I'm like, just, hey, easy. I don't want the bottom ones. Those are all cracked. But yeah, I was talking to my mom on the phone last week and realized that I had a cracked straw and was like, motherfucker. And she's like, oh God, what's the matter? I said, my straw's cracked. And now I want to burn the earth. But yeah, that's super annoying. And there was something else I wanted to talk to you about too, but I don't remember what it is now.
If you think of it during the episode, we'll pause.
Okay.
Just talk about it. You got to get it off your chest.
Oh, I know what it is.
See?
Snow, Brian. I'm so sick of it. And I know the country is sick of it because it's been a big winter thing and whatever. But it's not that I hate snow. I think it's pretty and whatever. I hate that snow just kind of lightly comes over and farts a little bit of snow on my driveway, just enough to piss me off, and I've got to go do something about it because I don't want to have those tire lines down my driveway that show where I I let it go too long.
In case anyone's tracking you.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know which way I went.
Which way I came into the driveway.
But I got to go out there with a shovel and then go. It's not enough for my snowblower, so I've got to shovel it and I just say swears. And this morning, I got up, opened the door, let the dog out. Cocksucker! And Shannon's like, what? And I said, did you see snow in the forecast? I didn't. And now I've got to go out there and do it again. But yeah, other than that, everything's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Well, just plain iced coffee?
No, I take mine with oat milk.
Yeah,
and because
that's good.
Dairy gives me the hooshes.
You're not alone.
I know, but it still is like, oh, David gets a little tummy ache and don't drink that. And a couple of Splendas in there.
Okay.
So I got the Beatus.
Diabetes is not the worst thing in the world. People do learn to live with diabetes. Forget your troubles. Come on, get happy about diabetes.
It's as healthy as I can get that coffee and still make it not taste like coffee. Because I hate coffee. Black coffee, I don't know how people drink that. Do you drink black coffee?
I don't.
That's cock-a-poop and you shouldn't. I turn mine into a milkshake. It's barely, you can barely taste the coffee. Like there's some bitterness in there. But
Vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Whipped cream.
I drop a piece of cheesecake in the bottom.
Yep. Crumble some Oreos.
Yeah, exactly.
Coffee. That's not bad. Why did my parents say this was bad?
I don't know why people say it's an acquired taste. This is great. It's just a bowl of candy. All right. Should we talk some movies here or what?
Talk some movies.
All right. First things first, let's find out what my button is, huh?
What's Dave's button for today?
Groovy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Because Sam Raimi directed
Sam
this
Raimi,
damn
man.
thing, and that's probably the greatest line of dialogue he's ever come up with because it's
Groovy.
Groovy.
Bruce Campbell's God. Evil
Oh.
Dead is amazing.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he is. He'll be alive longer than we will.
What else besides this movie have you been watching, David?
First thing that I watched last night was Good Boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear if this is good, boy.
Well, it's about a pupper.
Yeah.
That is trying to save his master from a ghost, essentially.
Wow.
I like dogs. I like seeing dogs, and you see a lot of this dog. In fact, it's really the only face you see in most of the movie.
Wow.
You don't see any human faces, really. There's very little human dialogue in this. The story and everything is kind of obtuse because everything is through the dog's eyes. You're seeing everything that the dog sees, so you kind of gotta put it together yourself as to what's actually happening in the movie. And I hate that.
Was it in black and white?
No.
Fake.
Just like flashes of red and stuff. The dog's super cute. If it was in black and white, you wouldn't be able to tell because it's got like a brown nose and stuff.
I thought you meant when you see what he's seen.
Yeah, they don't do any of that stuff.
Oh.
It's all like when dogs do that stare into the corner of your room for no reason. They're looking at a ghost. You should know that. It's always a ghost. But yeah, you don't really get what is kind of happening. It's kind of weird. It's kind of, I guess the director said, it's kind of open to your interpretation. I did a little bit of
You
research
love
on it,
that.
whatever. I hate that. And
Just tell me what it is.
I did the thing that I always do when it was over, and it was like, but why couldn't he just fight a monster, or zombie or something? But it was okay. It's only 74 minutes long with credits.
Wow.
So it's just a scoosh over an hour. So it's not a huge time investment, and it's kind of cool.
I'm not watching it.
It will never be your homework.
Bad sell.
So
I
it's
assumed
just
it was going to
okay.
be the dog attacking, kind of the dog is the bad guy.
Yeah,
but
no.
it's not.
He's a good boy.
Oh,
It's not called Bad Boy. It's not called Naughty. I would say if you like horror movies,
then maybe.
you can. But,
Did you do research on what it was supposed to mean?
oh, yeah. This morning when I was laying around, I watched like an Explain It.
Yeah, because you're always mad and like, someone just tell me.
And they can't because they don't know either because the director doesn't even know. But it did say like the dog was the director's dog and they could only film like an hour a day with the dog because of whatever.
Dog labor rules.
Right. They get real touchy. At 61 minutes, like, nope, time for my break. I mean, but it sounds like,
Yeah. Someone get him his bone.
Yep, he needs his bone. I guess it took like a year and some change to film all of it, even though it is only 70 minutes. And
That's why the director doesn't know, because he forgot. by day 74, he's like, I don't know. We're only so far into this thing. I forgot what the hell we even filmed.
right, 7 months in, there's a ghost. I know there's a ghost. Hey, the dog sees him. You don't see him. The dog is very good at expressing almost, I don't want to say emotion because it's a dog, but I guess dog emotion, where you can tell he's stressed out or whatever. And I
Sure.
don't know how they did that, but
Hot pokers.
they just had a prod in his ass.
Yeah. It's the same way they did Shelley Duvall in The Shining.
What?
Hot pokers.
Right.
Yeah. No, I heard that was an awful experience for her. I watched The Roof Man, and that wasn't a superhero movie at all.
Yeah, it's
and
not.
I don't understand what Marvel's even doing anymore.
I'm Roof Man. Shoot shingles. I'll give you shingles if you've had chicken pox.
It was good, but you know that he goes back to jail.
Well, it's a true story.
Yes. So the whole movie, so then he's doing these things and building a new relationship and building a relationship with these kids and all this. And you're like, the whole time I'm just like, what are you doing? You dummy, you go back to jail, you know? So you're just sort of mad at him.
Yeah.
It's almost like when, like in Uncut Gems, where you're like, he should know better, but still does it anyway. If it's that sort of feeling, like, what are you doing?
Right.
You're making me mad. And then, he ends up going back to jail. Cool story. Cool to hear how he did some of these things and what he did, but it was fine.
So would you watch it again?
No, I absolutely would not watch it again. I wouldn't make it your homework because it wasn't good enough. It was actually a little too, I say this about every movie. It's too long. If it's over 100 minutes, you went too long.
It's over 100 minutes, I'm assuming?
It's like just over 2 hours,
God dang.
which is too long for this kind of movie.
It's not.
Groovy.
Right.
It was fine, though. The next one that I watched, Sicario.
No, yeah. You never saw that before?
I have never seen that. You saw it?
I think so. Long time ago. Bodies on the walls. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, really cool. Starts out awesome, that whole scene with blowing up.
Yep.
Benicio del Toro, Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, love all of them. Mm-hmm. So I have been wanting to watch this for a while, but I felt like I had to be in the right frame of mind to sit and watch which I assumed was like a drug
Yeah, things
bust.
move fast, and you got to pay attention to what they're saying and all that.
You really have to pay attention because I even wrote that down. Like, I would have to watch this movie again to even understand what the hell happened.
Yeah.
But Benicio del Toro was a badass in that movie. He was real cool. You were rooting for him to get some payback for killing his wife, throwing his daughter in a vat of acid, et cetera, et cetera. He was a badass. It makes me want to go back and watch Way of the Gun again. I bet you next show I'll be like, you know what I watched? Way of the Gun.
Yeah.
The most...
Or it'll be a mini jam.
I should save it for a mini jam.
Yeah.
I bet you 10% of the population has watched Way of the Gun.
Which is sad because it's
Yeah.
not bad. It's pretty good.
Back in the day when I worked at the theater, movies stayed in the theater for 2 months.
Right.
A long time. It's
Yeah.
different now. But back then, they stayed really long. Way of the Gun was in there for maybe 2 weeks.
Which is, even back then?
Yeah. And I saw it maybe 4 times.
Whoa.
It's just so fun.
Yeah. It has one of the most obnoxious wastes of bullets I've ever seen in a movie.
I'll probably throw that on sometime this week just because I wanna after watching Benicio act that way. What else do you watch?
I watched The Smashing Machine.
Darn it, I was gonna watch that.
Yeah, you can.
It would have been fun to have both watched it.
Right. It was kind of a random, this is streaming? I'll watch this now.
Right.
It's such obvious Oscar bait.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's sort of like why I'm not all that excited to watch it.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just gonna like really pour it on.
Well, and they do.
Yeah.
And it's not that they're bad actors. There's Emily Blunt especially is really good in it.
I love her in almost everything.
Yeah.
She's so versatile too. Mary Poppins to the chick in Edge of Tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Just like, she's great. Anyway, keep going.
The Rock is, and I don't know if it was because I was distracted by his prosthetics on his face or if like he was acting like the guy and that's why it was distracting me, but it felt bad. Like it felt like maybe he was doing a great job of being that guy. I don't know the guy, so I'm not sure. But when he was doing it, I was like, this is the Rock. And he's got a different forehead and he likes painkillers. And it's one of those that you just said where, oh no, like Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Where, are you going to screw this up for yourself? Are you going to whatever? It's an okay movie. It's I guess it's worth seeing once, but still obvious Oscar bait and not something that I'm ever going to watch again.
Did it even get nominated for anything?
I think so. I think they got nominated for special effects or for costumes or something like that.
Oh, man.
I can goggle it.
It's not a big deal.
Well, now I'm doing it. Smashing Machine. The Smashing Machine 2025 earned 1 nomination for the 98th Academy Awards for Best Makeup and Hairstyling.
Because Rock didn't have any hair, so to add hair on him and have it look normal.
When you see pictures of the actual guy later,
Yeah.
he did look good. He did look like the guy. The Rock's too much. The Rock is too big to play.
He's like a cartoon character.
Well, and he's so recognizable.
Yeah.
It's hard to make the leap of, okay, that's not The Rock because he's The Rock.
Yeah, and the reason I say he's a cartoon character is because he's always like Bugs Bunny is always Bugs Bunny unless he puts a dress on. Have you ever thought that when Bugs Bunny? No.
Neither did I. I was just asking.
He's always The Rock, just the same way as Bugs Bunny's always Bugs Bunny. Every movie, he's got 4 buttons on his long sleeve shirt, unbuttoned, and he's The Rock. So like when you try to see The Rock not do The Rock, it's like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah. And
Something's
then
weird here.
they just put Dwayne Johnson as the actor. So
Yeah.
that's not. That's The Rock. Go to Jumanji and stuff. That's what I want to see you do. I don't want to see you like.
Let's do Rampage 2 instead of
That would be great.
The Smashing Machine.
What else did you watch?
I watched Nope.
Oh, yeah.
You watched it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I would have made that your homework today because it was so fun. It was real badass.
Yeah.
It was just from the jump. I was like, what's going on? How do these things all tie in?
Yeah.
There's coins and keys and all this crap falling from the sky. Takes out his dad. Then we're at a TV show and there's a monkey nom nom on people's faces again.
Yeah.
Right? Some primate feels back in this. I'm like, how does this all tie into something? And then I know it's about aliens or whatever. Mm-hmm. So how does this all, why is there a monkey? And why is that about an alien? And, by the end, you kind of like, oh, it's all animal, how they react to or animal reaction or whatever. But I was in it the whole way. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. I saw it in the theater because it was directed by the
Jordan Peele.
guy, Jordan Peele. So
Yeah. I had not seen Get Out until 2 months ago. Mm-hmm. But after seeing Get Out and now seeing this, I got to go check out Us. Do you watch Us?
I did see Us.
Don't tell me anything. I'm going to watch it.
Well, you can.
Oh, it's not as good?
Oh, no, it's good.
Oh, okay.
It's worth seeing.
Okay.
Anything else? I'm done. Oh, I guess the video game thing.
Yeah.
We've been in a group chat with Jordan, and I've been talking about this Stellar Blade game.
I love just sitting quietly in this group chat.
I've never, and I've played a lot of video games, seen a bigger, obvious, hey, you could jerk off to this if you want to, video game, maybe ever. It's so gooner coded of like, this is your wife out there swinging a sword around, and it's a very hard video game. I don't really, I got as far as like, I've never done this before either. Got to a boss and said, no more. This is not why I play video games. Damn this thing. And I stopped playing it.
Wow.
But I got pretty far in it, and enough to where I got a bunch of costumes. And I said this in the group chat. I was like, oh, if I unequip this, she just has a skin suit that she wears where it's just booty, tits, just jiggle, jiggle everywhere. I couldn't believe it. And that's why I texted you guys. Can you even believe this is unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Groovy.
But yeah, the game's okay. It's very hard, but it's like Dark Souls-y, which means nothing to you. Big gooner game, big like, do you like girls? I know you do. You can't get one? We can sell you one.
Yeah.
She has a sword and stuff. You
And a
can see-
skin suit.
Yeah, and she jiggle, bang. It's crazy. Here's your sex bot.
Steve Zahn skin suit.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Oh, no. Is that what you meant by Steve Zahn skin suit?
Yeah.
Just Steve Zahn standing there naked?
Yep.
Yeah. That's from the Anaconda episode. If you'd like to know what we're referencing, please refer to our Anaconda
These
episode.
inside jokes are actually parts of other episodes. Feel free to take it part of in our whole catalog.
Other options that we could have went and seen instead of Send Help, one was Solo Mio.
Never, ever will I ever see that movie. What is Kevin James doing?
I don't know.
Is
Have
he-
it in his renaissance.
Like, why is it not okay to just be a funny guy anymore?
I don't know.
Why? Because he kind of switched over to funny action,
Yeah.
just action, and now he wants to what? Uncut gem in there? He wants to
I think it's like romance. It's like
Yeah,
a
it's
single
like a
guy.
dramatic romantic movie.
Yeah.
And I would die first before I watch.
Go watch that.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be homework
Yeah.
eventually.
Go ahead. And I'll be like, I didn't watch it. F.
Didn't even see it.
I'll just get the notes out.
What do you get when you don't turn in your homework? Incomplete.
Yeah,
You
incomplete.
just get an incomplete.
Right.
I'll take an incomplete on this assignment. Thank you.
Oh God, that's an option. Oh great. I assigned you Karate Kid 5. Okay.
I took an incomplete. Thank you.
I took an incomplete.
Also, Iron Lung is in the theater. Do you know what
I
that
want to
is?
see that.
What
Yeah.
is that?
So Markiplier, who is a huge video game YouTuber,
Yeah.
took his own money and made a movie based on a video game called Iron Lung.
Okay.
Apparently, it's really good, and it is making gobs of money on their little budget.
Well, he's got such a huge following.
He does have he was on Conan O'Brien and a bunch
wow.
of stuff back in the day. Yeah, he's super huge. And now he's even bigger because he's got this movie out there, and I do want to see it. I'm not going to go to the theater to see it or anything, but when it's streaming, I'll definitely check it out. 'Cause
Yeah. Well, now I will tell you that's a good sell.
Yeah.
Good sell.
It's about a guy that's in this sub that is in basically a lake of blood, and there's a monster in there or something like that. That's all I know about it. That's all I want to know about it before I check it out. So, but yeah, I did want to see that.
The other thing, last thing I have to mention that we could have went and seen
Yeah.
is Mercy. And God darn it, we did go see it. So you know what time it is?
Time for a 5-minute movie
We're
jam?
doing a 5-minute movie jam. I'm going to get my timer
5-minute
out.
movie jam.
Starting right now. Mercy's runtime is 1 hour and 39 minutes. It's 99 minutes. So thank you at least for that, Mercy. Storyline on IMDb. Set in the near future, a detective accused of murdering his wife has 90 minutes to prove his innocence to an advanced AI judge. That's pretty good, but can you give me a better one in 5 words?
Sure. This movie should be shorter.
Even shorter than it was. That's
Yeah.
the only thing going for it was a good runtime. Rotten Tomatoes 24%, 82%. IMDb
That's nuts.
IMDb 6.2. Better or worse than IMDb? Cyber Thrillers. Minority Report, is it better or worse? 6.2.
Better.
It is better. 7.6. Megan
Better.
is better. Only barely 6.3. And Hackers.
Worse.
Oh, tied.
Come on.
6.2.
Threw another tie in there.
Director Timur Bekmambetov. That's fun to say. Only things I recognized from him was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Love it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. And Wanted.
What?
Yeah.
He directed Wanted?
Yeah.
The
Writers Marco Van Bell. It sounds like he invented the light bulb or a phone book or something.
Yeah.
Starring Barry from Wanted, Chris Pratt. He injured his ankle 4 days into filming. Tell me how that happened, Dave.
Oh, he stepped off a curb.
He was sitting almost the whole time.
I know, but then he stepped off of that chair and then he split.
This is his weakest theatrical opening as a leading man. Top 3 Chris Pratt characters. Movies, characters.
Star-Lord.
Okay.
One for sure.
Yeah.
Number 2 is, what's his name in Parks and Rec?
Yep, I have him there. Andy Dwyer.
And then Garfield.
Garfield, perfect. I did Emmett from Lego Movie because that made sense
Oh, yeah,
for
that's
me.
good.
He's good in that. And then I added Moneyball, maybe not for him, but for the movie. He's in that. Ilsa Faust from Mission Impossible franchise. Rebecca Ferguson is in this.
Yeah.
She was also in Dr. Sleep, the Dune movies, but that is never enough.
Never. Oh, that was her.
That was her.
Yeah.
And Toby from This Is Us was in this. Chris Sullivan. He was also Taserface.
What was your second choice? Scrotum hat?
Did you ever guess that?
No.
Me neither. Even better. He was the voice of Geico's talking camel.
Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Here, I'm going to throw one review in. I have 2, but I only say one. Fran, a race against time full of unexpected twists and turns, all on screen. Nothing more or less was needed to keep us on edge of our seats for 100 minutes. I would say maybe less. Maybe less was needed. Yeah. Let's review this thing ourselves.
Okay, first category we have here is What's your story? This story is he needs to prove his innocence in this chair, and there's an AI lady that says, nah.
Who has computer feelings?
Who, of course, because
Yeah.
movie by the end is like,
I have feelings.
yeah, beep boop bop, I care now.
The story was an overstuffed burrito. That's the best way for me to say it.
Yeah.
The tortilla was ripping on the edge and it was spilling out while I'm trying to eat it.
Yes, it's when you go to Qdoba, they start wrapping, and you're like, that's not
That's not going to work.
It starts to rip, and you're like, God,
That's not going to work, but give me more cheese and sour cream, please. I'm going to give it a 5.
yeah, this story is nonsense and way more convoluted than it needed to be. It gets 5. Our next category. Did you act right?
Meh.
It's fine.
The two main characters were fine. I would say slightly above average. Gets a 6 from Dave.
I'm doing a 6 too. The only thing I want to say about acting is a lot of times I felt like a murder mystery, like when you go to those, or like when The Office did it, and you have to just spill so much exposition so fast in these little calls or clips.
Yeah.
It was not great. I'm also doing 6.
Next category here is did you show your work? That stuff was cool. The only thing I didn't like was like when he's sitting in that chair, his hair blows when when AI screens are going past him. Like that's not a thing.
Yeah.
It's just you just blow air in his face for dramatic effect.
All those cool computer effects so were really cool, like an upgrade to Minority Report.
Right.
I remember seeing Minority Report, be like, wow, that's so cool. And now it's like in your face. And the cool rideable drones too, that was awesome.
It still wasn't like blow your socks off special effects. It was kind of like this is all things you see on your computer regularly. So I'm gonna give it a 6.
I went 7.
Okay. Next category here is did you bring the badassery?
Artificial intelligence, cyber thriller, whodunit, action, crime, drama, mystery, sci-fi thriller. It was fine.
Meh.
5.
5. Did you keep your promise?
It's exactly what I thought it was going to be, but I'm so glad we pivoted to Send Help instead of this movie.
Yes.
This is what we were going to do for this, and I'm glad it's only 5 minutes instead of the whole thing.
Yep.
I gave it a 5.
I'm going to give it a 4. I thought this movie, like you said, was bloated, and had it not been, it would have been a better movie.
Perfect. Let's do a final score. Get it
Okay.
in here. In the clock. Gotta make it. Shh.
I can't do math anyway, much less under pressure. 54 is your score for this mini jam.
We did it. 5-minute movie jam over. One thing we skipped was Most Valuable Samurai. I would say the marketing team.
Yeah.
Because they did a great job making it seem like this was going to be a really great movie.
Right. It is a cool concept. Like I said, when we saw it, this could have been really neat, and they just screwed it up by trying to do too much.
Yeah.
And slight spoiler here, but like his problem is solved about halfway through the movie, and that's not what they should have done. They should have made his problem all the way to the end, and then it would have been a better thing. But the way they did it,
Yeah.
was
And obviously he has to prove his innocence, right? He's going to prove his innocence. We all know that that's going to happen.
Right.
So like in no point did I think he actually did it. They tried hard to make you go like, oh, geez, maybe he did it. Never once was I like, oh, maybe he did it.
It wasn't very hard for him to get it done, and I feel like the premise that you set up and marketed for people to come see, it should have been more difficult for him to get that done.
Yeah.
Given his high likelihood of whatever, and anyway.
And there's stuff that's like wasn't even
bad.
explained,
It's
like
bad.
memory loss and things like that. It doesn't even make sense.
Samurai Movie Jam will continue uninterrupted after these messages. And now, back to this crap.
Let's move on to the better movie. Let's hit some vitals.
All right, these are vital.
Yes. The runtime is 1 hour 53 minutes. It's 113 minutes altogether. Is it 13 minutes too long?
No.
The middle could have been
Some
trimmed
things.
a tiny bit, maybe. I was good though.
Yeah.
It wasn't egregious.
Oh, we like the big words. It's egregious film.
The storyline on IMDb: an employee and her insufferable boss become stranded on a desert island, the only survivors of a plane crash. Here, they must overcome past grievances and work together to make it out alive.
Yes.
Okay. So now, that's their synopsis. We need to do our own synopsis.
Yep.
And
Synopsis.
so the way we're going to do that, good luck, is you are on a boat
I am?
and there's an island in the distance and you see someone sending smoke signals.
Oh.
So you are reading their distress call with their smoke signals, which is also the synopsis of this movie.
Oh. Okay.
Ding, ding. That's your boat bell.
Oh.
That's helping you.
It's a
Get in
ding-ding
character. Maybe.
We're not going to help those people that have lit a fire on the beach. I'm just going to read their words.
Well,
first.
you're going to read what's up, so then maybe you will go help.
Oh, maybe they're like vampires or something.
Yeah. What if they're like, hey, hungry for blood?
Yeah.
Please come here.
Running out of blood. Please. My cape is getting burnt. Okay. Ding, ding. Okay. Looks like,
Hey, do you see that out there?
yeah.
What? They're sending up smoke signals. What does it say?
It says plane crash.
Oh, no thanks. Let's not go there.
And that's it. Okay, that was good. Leg broken. 2 people. 1 is capable. I can't tell.
Meanwhile, on the island, what are you saying to them? What are you saying to them? I'm just making sure they know that I know what the hell I'm doing, and you're just laying there doing nothing.
It's kind of a thing in this movie. Like, I'm not sure if she's mad about this. She seems to be having a slight amount. She says it's fine.
Meanwhile, back on the boat.
BRB. Oh, so come back. Okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
I guess.
Perfect. Good enough, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the movie.
Taglines from this: Meet Linda Little. She's from strategy and planning. Mm-hmm. And also, she's the boss now. I like the first one.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes, 93% critics, much better than Mercy's 24.
Yeah.
And 87% audience. 2 awesome scores. IMDb 7.2 because all movies are. 4 better or worse on IMDb. I'm doing Sam Raimi movies. So we can get some of his filmography as we go. Evil Dead, is that better or worse than 7.2?
Worse.
It is better. 7.7.
The first Evil Dead?
Yes.
Gross.
The next movie, Dark Man. Better or worse?
Worse.
It is worse. 6.4.
I like Dark Man.
Yeah, I feel like I saw it, but I'm not sure. I added it to my list because I was like, I got to watch it again either way. I heard he wanted to direct The Spirit, but couldn't, so he kind of just made his own superhero and made that movie.
Yeah.
Army of Darkness.
Worse.
It's better, 7.4.
See this? This is my boomstick.
You're lying.
I'm not. Oh, Dave, I would never lie to you.
Tied. I'll take a tie.
The Gift.
We're better.
That's worse.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
6.7.
I suck.
I like The Gift a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I thought that was great. Spider-Man
Better.
is better, 7.4. Drag Me to Hell.
That's worse.
Worse, 6.6.
Did you ever see that?
No, and that's also on my please make it my homework because I would like to watch that. Especially now because I love this movie so much. Spoiler, sorry, I like this movie. I want to go watch some of those again.
Sam Raimi's really good at directing things.
Last one, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which I don't think I even knew he directed.
Really? That is the same.
Ooh, good guess. No, it's worse, 6.9.
Great googly moogly.
I like that one.
Yeah, me too. A lot of people didn't. I thought it was real fun.
Yeah.
Director, the man born on the same day as Weird Al Yankovic.
I'm your Uncle Nutsy.
Sam Raimi. We went through a lot of his filmography, but cool to know, in the 80s, he lived in an apartment with Bruce Campbell, Scott Spiegel, the Coen brothers, Holly Hunter, Frances McDormand, and Kathy Bates.
Jesus. Balls. Yeah. What, did he just start scooping famous people?
I guess. I don't know.
Is there something in the water in that apartment?
I don't know. And like,
golly.
All just like, they had a love sack and all just laid on the one thing. It's them.
We're going to be famous one day. I'll be something we'll talk about.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night, Sam boy.
But I read that on IMDb trivia, and I looked up. Anyone with a free account can contribute to IMDb, but submissions are reviewed by staff and require supporting evidence to ensure accuracy. So basically, we can assume they're 110% accurate.
That's not a thing.
Yeah, it is.
Dang it. No, it's not.
Real quick, though, he also acted in a lot of movies. He played such roles as Ghost at Seance, Hitchhiking Fisherman, Gas Station Howie, and Stan the Stuttering Busboy. Remember that?
No.
Oh, he was so great. Stan.
Say it for me one time. You make me happy.
Happy.
Love you, buddy.
Writers on this, Damian Shannon and his writing partner, Mark Swift. And they also both wrote Freddy vs. Jason, Friday the 13th, 2009, and the movie Baywatch.
Wow. They really did better here.
Yes. Yeah, they turned it up from Baywatch. This movie is starring a lovely lady who's allergic to horses, Rachel McAdams.
Yeah. She's allergic to, how do you even find, I guess, rich people find that out. I don't even know if I'm allergic to horses. I'll never know if I'm allergic to elephants either.
Well, at the zoo, you can get pretty close.
Well, not close enough to be like, I shouldn't have. Oh, God, my throat's closed.
We have to avoid that exhibit, guys. Come on.
I elephant dander every time. I just can't.
She finally got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame just a few weeks ago, actually, January 20th, 2026.
Wow.
You just think about how many people already have a star and like she didn't have one yet. It's kind of crazy.
I would like to go and see how many stars there are and how long the blocks and blocks and blocks of stars there must be.
Let's do it. I was there once when I was younger.
Did you see the stars and stuff?
Yeah, as a teen with my parents.
Oh.
Barely remember, but I know I was there.
One day.
One day. She was also Regina George in Mean Girls.
Mm-hmm.
Gave him everything. I was half a virgin when I met him.
She was in The Notebook, Wedding Crashers, Sherlock Holmes. I really like the Sherlock Holmes movies.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're underrated.
Yeah.
Just when he's like fighting and stuff and he goes through his real quick, like, he's going to do this and then I'm going to do that.
Discombobulate. Dazed. Will attempt wild haymaker. Employ elbow block. Dislocate jaw entirely.
I love those scenes. She was in The Vow. Did you ever see that? It's her and Channing Tatum. She ends up in a car crash and loses her memory, so doesn't remember him.
This sounds girly. I did not see
it. Is girly. It's a Nicholas Sparks movie.
Oh.
Pretty sure. So, well, that's true because it came out when you didn't have a girlfriend or a wife.
Right.
So I watched it.
Yep.
And
good?
It is for one of those movies.
Sure.
But there's a scene.
You see her butthole?
Where you see her butthole. And it's like, I vow to. No, they're in the car and he farts by accident.
Did you just fart?
Maybe a little.
And she rolls up the windows.
Okay. All right. I don't love anything that much.
No way.
Good. Yeah.
I love my wife so much. I know you guys don't fart in front of each other and you don't.
We do. I fart in front of my wife all the time.
Oh, okay.
I've
except
heard
August.
my wife fart. Yeah. Well, July.
No fart July.
July.
Yeah.
Right.
But to like roll up the windows.
That's too much.
Yeah. And then she turned up the heat. I'm joking. She didn't do that.
Well, you have to smell his poop flakes then, because that's what it is. It's methane and poop flake.
Is that what it is? That's the mixture?
I think that's why it smells like that. That's why some farts smell and some don't, because they're passing over turds. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really think about it too much, I guess.
That's what I think of on the toilet.
The movie's okay?
Yeah.
That scene, every time I see it, I'm just like, no way.
Do they make it like ding 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 ding, like a romantic thing?
She rolls. He farts. He's embarrassed, and she rolls up the window, and then he's like,
"That is so twisted, but totally romantic." So in love with you?
Oh,
something like that.
Gross. Shut up. It's so hot when you suck my farts. Give me a break. Okay.
She was also in About Time. You ever see that? That's a good one, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Southpaw, which we talked about last time. Doctor Strange and Game Night. Game Night I love.
Yep.
This New York Mets fan was the drummer for a band called Slow Kids at Play, and it's Dylan O'Brien.
Yep.
Dylan O'Brien was Thomas in the Maze Runner movies. I haven't watched any of those.
No.
He was Styles in the Teen Wolf TV series.
Oh.
I have never seen
There's a Teen Wolf TV series. Oh,
You know,
right.
yeah.
The thing on MTV that
where it
was-
almost looks like Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah. American Assassin he was in.
That's a great movie.
Love and Monsters.
Great movie.
Love and Monsters, and sorry if we've talked about this before, but Dave was like, you have to watch Love and Monsters. This is why we love movies. And it is. Like, it's such a great story, movie. It doesn't end the way you expect.
Nope.
Yeah, it's really great.
Really good.
And he plays Dan Aykroyd in Saturday Night.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, I can't see that.
No.
So it kind of makes me want to watch Saturday Night.
I haven't seen it, so I can't
me neither.
see it even then.
And last to mention, the Allstate guy. He's in this. Reviews.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a good review from Sebastian.
Sam, what's up? Sorry, whistle.
It's extremely fun and at times unpredictable and benefits from two brave performances. Impossible not to become a McAdams fan with this film if you weren't already. Adam says it mixes horror and black comedy with a castaway survival theme to devastatingly entertaining effect. Here's a bad one from Tim.
That's always a Tim.
The Evil Dead and Drag Me to Hell director is celebrated for his command of gore. Yet, the gallons of blood and vomit he pours into 3 fitful scenes here feel gratuitous. An attempt to up the laughs and gasps when the film seems desperate for them.
Shut up. What are you going to do?
Isn't that his thing, too?
Yes, but not really. He's directed horror movies that lean into the gore. But he's also directed just as much that doesn't have that. I don't think it's like his calling card, I guess.
I guess not the amount of blood, but like, for instance, like in The Well, and it just spurts like they killed 30 people, right?
Oh, sure. But I mean, that stuff is Evil Dead stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is kind of his thing is what he's saying is bad about it, an attempt to up the laughs and gasps. But that is kind of Sam Raimi's thing, where he is really great at using horror in a way that it's still scary and crazy, but almost funny.
Oh,
in a
yeah.
way.
It's slapsticky. And that's why, I mean, Bruce Willis and Evil Dead and all that stuff. That's why.
Bruce Campbell,
sorry. Bruce
Willis and Evil Dead would be way different.
Come out to the cabin, have a feeling.
Look here. Seagulls, 41 coolers.
Yeah, I guess he makes it more funny and does that here too.
Yeah. So he's saying that is a miss. And I was like, no, that's actually what I love about the movie.
Yeah.
Let's review this thing ourselves.
Okay. We have a 5-point samurai scale here.
We sure do.
We'll be judging this movie on, or reviewing. What do? We do a scale.
Talk about the movie.
Talking it. All right. Our first category here is what's your story? Pretty simple. There's a lady and she works at this place and she's underappreciated. Ends up on a
underdemeciated.
Mr. Underappreciated.
What's underdemeciated?
Underdo.
She's underappreciated. They end up on a airplane. Plane crashes. She ends up on this island with her dickhead boss, and hilarity ensues.
Mm-hmm. To me, it does drag a little bit in the middle. I feel like they could have tightened that up just a little bit, but overall, this thing is darkly funny. It's fun, silly, gory, wonderful. The story's cool. Quick call out. The other day, I was like, "Are you ever jealous about being in Tom Hanks and Castaway?" And you're like, "Tom Hanks or the character, like being stranded on an island." And she was that person. She was the person I must have been talking to, because you could tell she has that little scene when they're there and she's just kind of smiling on the beach, and you're like, "Oh, she like this?
She loving this?"
Do.
I thought the story was good. I didn't think it dragged necessarily. I think that the stuff that they did do in the middle of this movie was kind of necessary, as far as making sure that you kind of go through the ebbs and flows of their relationship, and when they do things that will spoil the movie, it hits harder because, oh, you got here and now this, and you got here and now this, and it didn't bug me as much. It didn't drag as much for me.
Right. And I can be more specific when we get to the spoiler jam.
Yep.
But yeah, I can't do that here.
Right. It gets a 7 from me for story.
Yeah, I'm going 7 too.
Cool. Our next category here is did you act right? There were only 2 people in this movie, and I thought both of them did a pretty great job.
They did. Man, you just hated, besides the Allstate guy, hated every male person in this movie.
Yeah.
And especially Dylan O'Brien.
Right.
I almost don't want to watch his movies anymore.
Yeah. If he wasn't so adorable in Love and Monsters, I would hate this.
For real. He's just like such a dick. And like, he's so believable as this insufferable character that if I wouldn't have known him from other movies, it would have turned me off from the actor. He did so good.
He was great as far as being an asshole.
Yeah.
For sure. He just mean, manipulative, even in the most terrible of situations. He still was like, I just can't help but be an asshole. So,
and what about Rachel McAdams? Is this her pinnacle performance? Maybe.
She was really great.
Dude, a huge swing in terms of a character.
Yeah.
And she just nailed it the whole way through the movie.
And still is super likable even when she's not supposed to be. Both acting jobs were so good that you almost wonder if two bad people did this badly, this movie might suck.
For sure.
Yeah.
They have so much on their shoulders,
Right.
these two people.
You would like to think that, well, the story of the movie would carry any two actors through this, but I don't think it would. I think it had to be those two because they were that good at it. So it gets an 8 for me for acting.
Yeah, same.
Our next category here is Did you show your work? And this is pretty good. I don't know where they were. I don't know where this island was, but I believed it. It was a cool island. They had some effects in here that were practical and really great, and setting up the camps and doing all the things they did, making them look like they've been on this island for a while, and all that stuff that they did. I thought it was done really well. So gets a 7 from me.
Absolutely. I'm teetering between 7 and 8 because they did a really great job. I'm going to keep following suit, though, and also give it a 7. More to add, though, just the way that they did the gore and the makeup and all that was just really fantastic, especially towards the end. Part of what I really loved is how good that stuff looked.
It's a movie where everything is real world. So where you would have to have effects in there, they have to look realistic. So her spearing fish or tying logs together or all that stuff has to look relatively real. And they did a good job of at least tricking me that all that stuff was actually happening. So it was pretty impressive. Next category here is Did you bring the badassery? Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, the category is dark comedy, psychological horror, psychological thriller, adventure, horror, thriller. And yeah, man, basically two people in this whole thing, like we said, and yeah, they're both badass. McAdams alone, just so badass. And I can say it. I can talk about it because I double-checked it's in the preview. She hunts a boar. Okay, we all know because it was in the preview, so I get to talk about it right now, and I'm so happy because that scene was awesome. Awesome, awesome. She's hunting this boar. It starts coming after her. She's running away. She ends up jumping down, sticking it. It runs towards her. She has to stick it again. It just keeps building.
You screamed like a lady.
I screamed like a lady. And not even just because I was scared, because I was having so much fun.
Yeah.
I literally, at one point, she stabs this thing, and I don't want to give it away too much, but there's a stab, and I go,
and then I peed my pants.
Oh,
I was so damn.
We laughed for 5 minutes after that scene.
It was too damn funny.
It was so great.
But that just screams to the great time that this movie was.
Yes.
Not just that scene, but watching these two interact, watching the twists and turns through those relationships, those scenes where there's actual action happening. But a lot of this is just those two talking about things and how they're getting through. And even that was really great. The psychological part of everything, and there's a part that will spoil in the spoiler jam where you were like, oh no. And all that stuff was just super fantastic. Gets an 8 from Dave.
I'm going to go 8 too.
Yeah, dang, we're friends, right?
Two best friends.
Yeah, I was teetering between 7 and 8, but just talking about it right there.
Yeah.
8.
All right, last category here is Did you keep your promise for David? It sure did. As far as a movie about sending help, and I try to stay away from trailers. I try not to hear too much about the movies before we go see them. I heard this one was good. Did everything I wanted it to do. It did more than I thought it would. It was really great. I had a great time.
Absolutely. I tried diligently not to watch the trailer again after we saw it the first time, and I was like, I kind of want to watch that.
Yeah.
So that's why I even had to go back and double check that the boar scene was in the trailer to make sure that we could talk about it, because I had not watched it and I almost like forgot what was all in it. Yeah, it was what I thought it was going to be in terms of the trailer, and I spoiled it earlier. I like this movie. I had so much fun. Yeah. So yeah, again, between 7 or 8, I'm just going to go 7.
Okay. It's getting an 8 from Dave.
We missed it.
Yeah, it's okay. I had way more fun in this movie than I did. I love Sam Raimi, and all he did was make that love stronger, because this was a Sam Raimi movie. Again, another simple premise that he just did so much with that made it so great. Yeah, super fun movie, super fun time at the theater. We saw it in Screen X, so
didn't need it.
It didn't. It was all they did was make the island a little wider. It didn't.
Sometimes, and then other times, because it's just two people talking, so you get the like face with shoulder in front of the face, and then the shoulder was just extended onto the
or they're laying on the
wall.
beach and their feet are next to your head.
Yeah.
The other thing that I've noticed about Screen X that I'm not sure I like is you can almost tell when something's going to happen because the screen opens up.
You're like, oh, this is a scene that's going to get exciting.
Right. And it kind of takes you out of it Oh, okay. So we're gonna get some cool
buckle
shit
in.
here.
Okay,
Yeah,
don't
right.
go pee.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, great movie, super fun time.
This was also available in 3D, and I just wonder,
God,
what it would have been like.
Yeah, let's go see it again.
We could.
I'm very busy and important. I'm not sure. All right. Do you know what time it is?
Do you know what time it is? It's math time.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Before we get into final score, a couple things to do. We need to figure out most valuable samurai.
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I was going to say either Sam Raimi or Rachel McAdams and leave it up to you because I'm good with either.
Mm-hmm.
But Rachel McAdams, yeah, I'll take that. She was fantastic in this movie.
Yeah.
They tried to make her look ugly.
Can't do it.
You just can't do it. She looked
can't
more
do it.
normal, I guess. But
even like she looks worse when she's not on the island.
Yes.
And then gets to the island and apparently has a glow up or something.
I said that to you.
Yeah.
She's slowly getting prettier.
Right.
All right, some would you rathers.
Okay.
Other movies with a Rotten Tomato score of 93 or an IMDb of 7.2.
Mm-hmm.
And here's one that you just watched recently because I made you. Companion.
This.
Yeah, instead of Companion. Companion's great.
It's very good.
But I think I agree with you. I would rather watch this. This or The Hunger Games.
Oh, this.
But Hunger Games is your favorite movie.
No, it's not. I saw the first one and then I went, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, we might have to catch up and watch the new one when it comes out later this year.
No, you know.
You never know. We might have to.
We don't have.
Which movie would be scarier to be in, Hunger Games or Tremors?
I think Hunger Games.
Yeah? 'Cause you just got to stay off the ground in Tremors.
Yeah, Tremors, you just find a skyscraper and you're pretty much cool. But in Hunger Games, you're
being hunted.
Yeah.
Unless you're like not in the games.
Unless you know how to paint cakes and then you paint yourself like a rock.
Oh, man. What would you rather watch, Tremors or Send Help? Yeah, it's a tough one. I know. I tried to find some.
Probably Tremors. Yeah.
Oh, nostalgia wins.
Always.
All right. Well, what's scarier, to be in the movie Tremors or be in the movie The Descent?
The Descent, and it's not even close.
No way.
I have claustrophobia.
I was going to say.
There's no I would just be in there like, eat me. Eat me. I'm already covered in poop because I'm so scared. And now it's dark. Bring on the monsters.
I'm not sure that's a good sell for someone to eat you. I'm already covered in poop.
Yeah. Well, they're monsters. They don't care. They eat all the time, crawling through their own poop. They don't care. Blood pools. The Descent's a great movie.
It is a great movie. And I was going to say, take the monster out. That's scarier for me.
Yeah, no way.
Okay, well, what would you rather watch? Send Help or The Descent?
Probably Send Help.
It's close, though. What's scarier to be in? The Descent or Dawn of the Dead?
The Descent. The Descent
Still?
is going to win almost all of these just because of the claustrophobia acts. Crawling through the butt cracks of the earth is a nightmare. Like, on the other side of that, there's a very cool cave. Oh, I don't give one single shit. I'm not going to go squeeze through that crack just to see another cave. And then what if I don't fit the opposite way? I watch, because I'm a sadist, I watch YouTube videos of these cartoons of people dying in caves, and it just shows a cartoon of what these people had to go through, like a little animated and even that, my butt is puckered as much as it can be because I'm like, why would you even want to do so? Write into Samurai Movie Jam and tell me the slightest attraction to cave diving. Spelunking, whatever you weirdos call it that decide to go jump in a black hole with your helmet on. Hell no. If there isn't a enormous hole to get out of, I'm not going in there. You're crazy.
So anything else in your life that makes you feel claustrophobic in the same way or close to?
Well, like the times that I've gotten MRIs and
yes, that for me for sure.
Yeah.
Part of that is from being a big guy.
Right.
I'm like, I just fit it. Did you butter this thing up? Because
well, when I was having my back stuff, they have to get you into your lower back, so they put you through that tube and you just get here.
Yeah.
So your shoulders are in there and you can't help but what if everything turned off and I was just in this tube? And you're fine.
Yeah.
Like you can shimmy out of each end. It's not, but it's still those intrusive, stupid ass thoughts that get in there like,
I'm going to be stuck.
Move my shoulders. Okay, remember when we did that Magic Quest thing in the Dells?
Yes.
And there was that one, you had to crawl through this ball pit, which was like you get in the ball pit and it's open. Then you have to crawl through this hole into another ball pit that's further in there and ring this bell or something.
Let me explain so everyone knows. So Wisconsin Dells is like a big tourist attraction. They have a lot of like water parks. Well, it is the biggest water park thing in the U.S., I think, but also a lot of little side attractions. So this side attraction called Wizard Quest, and you got a wand. And we went and did all these stupid little touristy things.
We figured out what we were supposed to be doing 5 minutes before we needed to leave.
Yeah, yes. But for the rest of it, we were just like climbing through it. It's almost like a jungle gym kind of thing you got to go through. We were much older than we needed to be going through that thing.
And you knew because most of the other people were children.
But there was this thing where you felt like, nope, we're not doing that.
I just poked my head in, looked at where I was going and went, no.
I won't even, if there's tube slides, like this, the spiral staircase tube slide.
Yeah.
If it's totally enclosed, I won't do it.
Oh, really? So water parks, nah.
I'm too big, too tall. No, I'm talking like at a playground one.
Oh, okay.
Where it's a super tight turn.
Sure.
I'm like, I'm too big.
Yeah.
My body doesn't bend that way. I'll have to like lay on my side and just hope that I make it through.
And imagine the embarrassment.
Yes.
Of tonight at 5, a man gets stuck in a tube slide and needs to be rescued by an ambulance, and they just show a picture of you getting shimmied out the end of a...
I'm on a gurney with the tube still around me. Part of the tube.
Or you see him unbolt the middle, and then you just come out like a big baby. Just oh my God.
What would you rather watch?
Yeah.
Send Help or Dawn of the Dead?
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, it's like a...
You're talking the remake, right? Have you seen the remake?
Yes, you maybe watch it.
Yeah, if it's the remake of Dawn of the Dead, I would rather watch that.
Yeah,
for sure.
What would be scarier to live in, Dawn of the Dead or Grease?
Summer loving had me a blast.
It would be scarier to live in Dawn of the Dead. But
are you sure?
No, because I can walk away as soon as he's like, Grease lightning.
All right, bye.
Oh, you're gonna sing again? Never. I'll go sing my own song.
Yeah, you're gonna sing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to the auto shop. I got to be safe in that place, right?
Exactly. Right. Grease lightning. Oh no.
All right, let's get a final score.
Okay, your final score for this is a 75. Pretty high up there. It is up there with Ballerina, was a 74.
Okay.
It tied with Nobody 2.
Wow. 3.
Avatar got a 73. This did better than Avatar, which it should. Scored better than Weapons. Weapons had a 72.
Sum it up. Should you go watch in the theater, buy tickets, stream it at home?
Yeah, you go to the theater and watch this. If you have a passing interest in this movie, if you love Sam Raimi, go see this movie. If you like these kinds of movies, go see this movie. If you like horror movies, go see this movie.
It was fun to watch in the theater.
Yeah, it's a good time, and it's worth seeing in the theater.
Best scene to draw? Do you have one that's not a spoiler?
No.
The reason I bring that up is because I have a little side hustle called Brian Draws Movies. And you can check out all of my scenes that I draw and I paint at briandrawsmovies.com. If you see something you like, you can buy it with a 25% off coupon code, which is Samurai. So it would be really great if you went and checked out my stuff and check me out on social. Give me a follow. Also, we have Samurai Movie Jam merch if you're interested. The way you can find that is to head to Bad Movies Rule. We're part of their universe in terms of podcasting.
Yep.
And you go to badmoviesrule.com, you go to other shows, Samurai Movie Jam, and you can find a link to our TeePublic page where you can find some t-shirts. There is lots of stuff with our logo on it. And then I also did add another shirt that says, hang on to your butt flaps.
All right.
Yeah,
I love it.
And it's got a slide whistle on it.
Dope. I'm getting that one for sure.
All right. Let's get in some randomness. And
okay.
For the randomness this week, we did Anaconda with our friend Jordan, who's from New York, and he has his own podcast called Squeakquels.
Yep.
So I have mentioned this before, that we are able to send in some options for them to do in terms of a episode of their podcast. So what they normally do is they write a little pitch, a little script pitch, and they write 3 of them, and then they have to decide which one they're going to choose and do the episode about. And they actually write a script and read it and the directions and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So this is going to be our pitch. For them. And we're going to give them 4 options because it's a little different. It's just an audio pitch. We're just going to brainstorm here on the fly instead of writing it down all eloquently like they would do because they say film. So we decided the other episode, so if you listen to that one, that we're going to do Kindergarten Cop as what we pitched to them. And because we had the idea that what if Kindergarten Cop got melded with the movie Primate? And that's what we're going to do here. Is we're going to meld 4 movies that we have reviewed with the movie Kindergarten Cop to create a new universe.
New sequel.
Yes. So this is going to be called Kindergarten Class Pet.
Yeah.
And I know it'd be easy to make the ferret
Okay.
have rabies.
Right.
Let's switch it and make it a monkey.
Yeah.
So he goes to the school to teach this class. But how does the monkey get rabies?
Well, they still have the ferret.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. But the ferret turns out to have rabies. And the monkey goes to protect John Kimball because the monkey is actually the gym teacher or whatever they want to make it. But the ferret bites the monkey and gives the monkey rabies. And then the kids, there has to be a scene where John Kimball is like, okay, line up and go to gym class or whatever. Put the cookie down. And then...
Wrong movie.
Whatever. And then... That's not from Kindergarten Cop?
That's from Jingle All the Way.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Then don't. That's fine. Then you put in this one too.
You just have to have that line in there somehow.
You still do.
Okay, put the cookie down.
There needs to be a scene where he walks into the classroom and at least 2 to 3 kids have been killed by this monkey.
Yes.
Yeah. And
maybe another one has rabies. Just bit enough that it got rabies.
Right. Or they're turning into rabies rage 28 days later zombie kindergartners. And I think there should be 100 of them and a monkey. And I think it should be that Richard Kimball. Is it Richard?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dickie Kimball.
Mr. Kimball needs to fight 100 kindergartners and see how that goes.
Oh,
for an actual person.
Do we even need to give other options?
I don't know. We do.
Well, we're going to. That's option number 1.
Okay.
I like that. That would make a great... I would see that movie.
Yeah. And I think that the rage virus in 28 Days Later is by a monkey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The next option that we're given for the squeakquels, sticking with Kindergarten Cop, we're going to mix it with K-pop Demon Hunters. This movie will be called K-Cop Demon Hunter.
I love it.
Yeah. And what's that about, Dave?
Well, because we're leaning more into the K-pop animated thing, I think it should be animated. And Mr. Kimball should be training the next group of demon hunters that are, at this point, kindergartners. So he's teaching them how to fight and everything. But
it could be post-apocalyptic here.
Yep.
This is how kids get trained now.
This is how they get trained.
It's not normal school anymore.
Right. The K-pop demon hunters aren't in and of themselves able to hold back the demons anymore with their hanmu or whatever that thing is called, that big fart over the earth that holds the demons down. But so he's training the next group of them, and he's not only training them to fight and everything, but he's got to train them to be pop stars as well.
Thank you.
So he's got to dance and
gotta
be golden.
No, the song is called Put That Cookie Down.
Oh, that's great.
That's the name of the song they have to sing as the group. So that
put that cookie down. You're all I can eat now. I only have cookies. And then the Cookie Monster is just like,
get out of here. There's no Cookie Monster. Take it out. We didn't both agree on that.
Okay, all right, fine. No Cookie Monster. But it would be funny. So he put the cookie down. Like, don't put cookie down. The cookie up. Okay, anyway.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
I would like it.
That's a good pitch. Darn it. I don't know what I would choose out of those two.
I don't know.
That's tough. Okay, next one that we're going to give. You'll be able to figure it out right away. This movie is called Kindergarten, Fire Drill, and Ash.
Okay, so Mr. Kimball is teaching a kindergarten class at the top of a building, and he's a retired firefighter who got kicked out because, well, not retired. He was just let go because he tried to marry his old partner, and they found out about it, like Chuck and Larry.
Like...
And
no. How about this?
Well, he's a retired firefighter.
Let's get rid of Kimball.
Okay.
Let's move forward in the Kindergarten Cop story.
Oh, all right.
So let's say, what's the boy's name? I don't remember the boy's name.
That says boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Maybe.
Oh, he's the teacher.
The one that climbs the thing at the end of Kindergarten Cop, and his dad comes for him at the end.
I don't remember the name.
Shoot. Well, that little boy grows up.
Okay.
And he becomes a firefighter because he loves climbing tall things.
Yeah.
After that scene.
Right. Kind of like Leonardo DiCaprio and Gilbert Grape.
And then there is
a fire.
A fire.
I think it needs to be a tall, like a towering inferno type thing, where there's a fire coming, and this kindergarten teacher has to get all these kids out of the building, and I think that's the way you make that exciting, at least.
But he's grown up, but Kimball maybe is still around. He ends up coming back halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
He's married to the mom still.
Mm-hmm. And at the end, he falls into a fire pit and just leaves.
It just says
one thumb up.
This is mostly audio, so you need to say.
Okay. He puts up his thumb out of the fire like in Terminator 2 and sinks into the fire like in Terminator 2.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if a regular human could do that.
Well, no, it would be faster. But, oh! This is really hot! Or he would dive, and then it would just fall in. It wouldn't be a slow.
You have to figure out, how do we fit in, put down the cookie?
Well, they're about to run, and the fat kid in the class is just sitting there like, hold on. Put the cookie down! We gotta go!
Or what if the really tall building is a
bakery? Oh, and it smells so good.
It would smell great.
Yeah.
Either a bakery or like the corporate headquarters of
Crumble
Toll House. Yeah.
The Crumble cookie testing station.
Perfect.
We did it.
The last one that I had here, you sort of already melded it in with the first option, which is going to be 28 kindergarten classes later.
Yeah.
So I say we'll just kind of leave that off. We'll leave them with just 3 options.
All right.
We have pretty good options there.
I think those are pretty solid.
I think the first 2 are probably the best. Yeah. But
well, you can work with it.
Yeah. I'll clip this. I'll send it off to Jordan, and then we'll have to see if they use it for one of their episodes.
Okay. All right.
That's real fun. All right, Dave, it's time to start heading towards the end here. Do we have any emails?
We do. Our first one here is from James Hicks, and it says, should they remake Groundhog Day? This is in reference to our first mini... What in the stroke am I having right? Woos. Should they remake Groundhog Day? By which I mean announce that it's getting remade. Do the whole hype cycle and take leaks and interviews and the whole 9 yards, have it come out and the same actors are going to be in it and promote the whole thing just like with any other movie. But then when it actually does come out, they just re-release the exact same movie all over again without refilming it or changing a thing. Or am I the only one that thinks that would be super funny? You are not the only one that thinks that would be super funny.
Hilarious.
I think it would be awesome if they did an absolute bait and switch and be like, yeah, it's going to be the next Groundhog Day. They're rebooting everything. All these people are going to be in it. And then showed the movie, it would be great.
It would be fantastic. Yeah. I think we talked about that once. We're like, they should do a sequel and just release it again.
Right. Just show the movie again, like you're in Groundhog Day.
Yes.
Yeah. And they should have done that with Ghostbusters. Made all this stuff like, hey, we're going to do Frozen Empire. It's going to be so cool. And then just show the first movie. So you don't have to show that piece of crap. All right. Our next email here is from Tafrutu. Tafrutu. It says, please do Rumble in the Bronx featuring Jackie Chan. Just do all his early 80s and 90s movies, please. Rumble in the Bronx was the first thing I saw Jackie Chan in.
Yeah?
When they released it in the theater and everything. It's a great movie. It might end up on a mini jam.
Yeah, toss it on your list as a possible mini jam.
Jackie Chan's amazing. That kind of brought him over to the western side of the world and made him a famous guy. So, yeah, super good movie. Thanks for writing that in. The next one is from our spreadsheet guy, Taylor. He is a freak in the sheets. Green. He does all, he keeps...
I wrote that so Dave had to read it.
He keeps track of all the scores and homework and everything and made these 2 fabulous spreadsheets for us. And we appreciate that dude a lot.
Is there anything
what he does?
Because he also asked if we needed anything else in terms of the spreadsheets. Was there any other thing you wanted to ask for or you need or to help keep track of stuff?
If you don't mind sending a steak sandwich to my house every once in a while, that'd be super great because it would be nice to read them while I'm eating a sandwich.
I think he meant more like anything with the spreadsheets, but...
No, the spreadsheets are probably more than we need.
Yeah. Are the mini jams going on there?
Yeah, he made a whole separate thing for the mini
Get
jams.
out.
I know.
He's pretty
amazing. Great. It's another tab. That's Excel stuff that you do for the mini jams. But yeah, we super appreciate him and everything that he does. Anyway, he has some mini jam requests here. I could rattle off a bunch, but that's not fun, in my opinion. This is him writing now. So let's spread them out over genres. First off, action. The answer is Big Trouble in Little China. I can almost guarantee that that's going to be.
Yeah, that's one of Dave's faves. And he made me watch it, and I wasn't as pleased as he wanted me to be, but I didn't have any nostalgia.
We're going to make him watch it again.
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Like I told my last wife, I says, honey, I never drive faster than I can see. Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
I mean, you have to love Jack Burton in your artwork, so it has to be, or we have Jack Burton in our artwork, so it has to be done.
Yeah, I've got a piece of Jack Burton, so if you can find that on BrianDrawsMovies.com.
Yeah. The next category here is comedy. He picks Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber. I wouldn't be surprised if that ended up as a mini jam here either. That's a great movie, great comedy.
Absolutely.
The drama category, he likes courtroom dramas, so why not do two possibilities with some really great acting in his opinion? Few Good Men and A Time to Kill. Few Good Men's a great movie. Time to Kill, great movie.
I don't think I've seen either of those movies.
What? Brian, are you serious?
Yeah.
You've never seen A Few Good Men?
No.
Oh my God. Becky, look at her butt. Kids movie. Something tells me you guys are not big sports fans, so why don't we double this genre up with The Sandlot?
That's got to be a mini jam eventually.
It'll be a mini jam eventually. These are all great picks. Next, my favorite, horror. How about a horror movie that could make us fellow fathers cry with Train to Busan? That reminds me, do you want me to start keeping track if a movie made you guys cry?
No.
No. I would never tell you.
We don't know.
We don't cry. We just don't.
No.
Unless it's our tax.
Have you seen this movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never even heard of this movie.
I think it's Korean or something like that.
Yeah?
It's a subtitled thing, but it's about all these people on a train when a zombie apocalypse hits, and it's very good. They made a sequel and a cartoon of it and whatever.
Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised. It could happen.
It could happen.
Or at least it could be homework, because that's a good movie. Foreign film, how about Godzilla -1? Godzilla -1 is super awesome. That could definitely. Have you seen that?
No.
No? Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of these could, if not a mini jam, they could end up as homework for Brian here. So, award-winning. I personally love Everything Everywhere All at Once and Slumdog Millionaire. I saw Slumdog Millionaire a million years ago, and I was kind of like, meh, that's fine.
I remember we brought that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Everything Everywhere All at Once is really great and really confusing, but it's got some cool action scenes in it.
And hot dog fingers.
You can't keep giving him hot dogs.
And one more thing, Flash Gordon. That would be awesome.
I've never seen it.
Really? Oh, Jesus. Thank you. If nothing else, Taylor, thank you for extending Brian's homework list.
Yeah, you know what's great is like either really like the movie he said or haven't seen the movie he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's none in between.
And then last thing here, he said, Dead Heat needs to be on BMR. Damn it. He's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
My birthday's in April, in case you, any of you
want a petition for that to happen.
Guys are out there and want to make that happen. That would be much appreciated.
All right. That's emails, right?
That's emails.
I've got a few consider the source.
Woo!
They're stretching it. It's not really asking for advice. This was a message from Spotify. So this is going off the board a little bit. It's from Solifian. And
from Spotify.
Yeah, from Spotify. And he said, I would have loved a reenactment of Dave's inner monologue while watching Midsummer with his parent in the theater.
Okay.
So
it went a lot like this.
Dave puts his hands as blinders next to his eyes.
Yeah. It was just like, oh no. Oh no. I don't want to.
Oh no, what you're watching?
Yeah.
And then like, so like, oh no towards the screen, and then oh no towards your mom.
Yeah. That's what it was like, oh God. Oh God. Because my mom was next to me and it made it so much worse.
You just dive backwards behind the seats.
Yeah. I'm going to watch at the back of the theater. Okay, bye. Enjoy the movie, Mom. Bye.
All right. This is from Mike Wallace.
Yep.
My problem is that I've been trying to imagine Swedish chef's reaction to Josh Brolin eating a popsicle or a frozen banana. I know Dave's, but I think I need a chef's reaction. Love you guys. Keep it up.
Okay.
So the scene of Josh Brolin eating a frozen banana.
So he's driving and then he looks over at him and is Bork? Borkin? Bork? Schmarkin Borkin? Borkin?
Listen, chef, that was really great. I want you to take that again, but I want you to keep in mind you're a chef.
Yeah.
You like to see people enjoying food.
Oh.
So take that again and let's see what happens.
You're schmarkin? You're borkin it? You're working? Borkin. You're working it? Would you work a Morgan? Morgan.
Nailed it. I like the second one better. He doesn't have an everyday reaction. He's more like, oh, you like that, huh?
Right.
All right, it's time to turn in our homework.
All right. Let's turn in homework.
I'll go first.
Do it.
All right. You gave me Karate Kid Part 2.
Yeah.
This movie starts with a previously on Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Which is like, I'd never seen that in a movie before in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I disliked it, because like when episodes of TV shows do that, I'm always like, oh yeah, thanks for catching me up. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
But most of the recall doesn't even matter for Part 2 at all. And then part of me is like, well, maybe they just added that because they wanted to have a little bit more karate in this Karate Kid movie.
Yeah, I don't know if they were like trying to make Johnny's teacher more of a thing or a bigger bad guy, or wanted to give Mr. Miyagi. I think part of it was we want to show that Mr. Miyagi is badass again.
Yeah, did he win an award for the first movie?
Mr. Miyagi?
Yeah. I think he did. So then they're like, you know what we're going to do? We'll make another one, but we're going to focus more on him.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
They definitely did. Yeah, they get into the parking lot for the smashing window scene.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the old fool me once trick. Yeah. And then he honks his nose. I like that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But then we get back to the house and we get into mentoring by manual labor again. And I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Please don't do this again for a second movie. And they don't. They head to Okinawa.
Yeah.
So cool. But there's literally like an hour then of just exposition, like meeting people and learning relationships and things like that. And I don't know how to say this nice, right? And maybe you can help me with that. But Daniel is still a bitch in this movie.
Yeah.
He really is.
I think that this is the next level of fish out of water here, which is what the first movie was.
Are you drowning? Is that why you're saying that?
I just had a hiccup. I'm a fisher. The first movie was him going to California, not knowing what he's doing, running into this karate dummy, and then. But now you're in a place where everybody knows martial arts. You don't even know the language. You've got to.
Yes, he does. Everyone speaks English there.
Well, I know to him, but I'm just saying like that.
They even have posters in English there.
But then he's got to do the ice thing and all that other stuff. So I think they just wanted to like, it ain't broken. Just make him a fish out of water in this place and have him overcome that. So
yeah, he's a bitch.
Yeah. Well, he's still Daniel.
The scene where he's dancing on the bridge and the bad guy's like, oh, you look like a geisha. And then he comes and one move beats him up.
Yep.
He gets beat in a race by this chick down to the museum.
Yeah.
He says he's not graceful. And then he does this choreographed sock hop, this 50 sock hop where he gets beat up again at the dance, but manages to punch him in the jimmy at least.
Yeah.
He goes home, gets his butt kicked there again. Him and that girl kiss, and it causes an instant hurricane. And Miyagi chops a log on top of a guy. That doesn't seem right. Daniel can't even carry the little girl who was up the village ladder. Why do they have a ladder there, and why was she up it?
She was scared. She's trying to get to high ground because of the water.
She's trying to high five the hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because of water.
I'll show you.
Literally an hour and 46 minutes into the movie, Daniel's son finally gets to some karate, besides chopping ice.
But he's learned a new technique.
He knows how to do because of breathing. He's learned a new technique.
Yeah.
Dodging a hook flying at you.
No.
Oh.
The drum.
Oh, he didn't even learn that.
He did.
No, he
showed him
not.
that whole thing.
Yeah, and he's like,
hippie, shake.
Undefensible, this kick, the kick from the end of one. And he does it to him, and he's like, oh, no, just grab your leg.
Unless you're in Okinawa.
Yeah, I guess
it's indefensible in California.
Right.
In Okinawa,
they've seen that a lot.
Too.
Yeah, exactly. In that fight, too, I know that you have nostalgia for it, but if you go and you watch that, Ralph Macchio is really just crap in acting like he's getting beat up. He just like droops a lip, and he's like, I
know, but it's just that's nostalgia again. None of it's good,
right?
You can't look at it through. Well, you can.
I can. I have to.
So you're doing it, but the reason that I'm nostalgic, two reasons. I'm nostalgic for it because I one, loved the song from that movie. And two,
I was going to say the best part of the whole damn movie.
Yeah.
Like a knight in shining armor.
Right. It's great. I remember sitting on a lawn chair waiting for it to come on the radio so I could tape it.
Yeah.
And then listen to it whenever I wanted.
Next up on Casey's Top 100.
Yeah. A song from Karate Kid. But yeah, it's dumb. They're Karate Kid movies.
Yeah.
And that was the last good one. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They only get worse from
Okay, so it's as much as I think it's silly and not a great movie, I also weirdly don't mind watching them.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I gave it a C.
Yeah. I'm going to keep making you watch these.
That's fine.
But I won't do it in succession because that's just mean.
Yeah.
And they only get worse now. So. But yeah, my homework was Dust Bunny. That's a movie, man. It's a half hour before anyone talks, really. There's a couple of lines of the parents saying, what's her name, Aurora?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
it's been a while
Aurora
since I
because
watched.
he can't say it. He's like, and she's like, Aurora. And he's like, but yeah, it's like a half hour before it talks. Super stylized, very cool looking movie for sure. The kid's weird, and because she's got this thing where there's a monster under her bed, and she doesn't know that, and she goes to hire this dude to help her kill the monster, whatever. The movie's very weird. Like I said, it looks weird. I don't know where they filmed this. Like Pee-wee's Playhouse made a hotel. That's what it kind of looks like in this place. Sigourney Weaver does the thing in the restaurant in that first scene, and I immediately thought of Bill Murray.
Yeah?
She's sitting there eating a cookie or whatever it is. Stop! It's everybody's wearing weird stuff in
It's
this
like
movie.
they rated a
vintage,
high scale vintage clothing store. Yeah.
And the only person that looks cool in it is Mads Mikkelsen.
Yes.
Yeah. Who was nowhere near the badass that I thought he was going to be from the trailer.
I know.
You're absolutely right.
Glimpses.
Yeah. Well, there's one glimpse. The rest of it is kind of, he's just Guy.
Yeah.
That whatever. And even that first glimpse in the beginning, you don't see him do a ton of stuff.
No.
It's just kind of her hallucinating him fighting a dragon and whatever. Because you told me that this wasn't what I thought it was going to be, I think that I probably had a better view of it. And it turns out to be a monster movie, I guess. Spoiler alert here. It wasn't what I thought. I definitely didn't hate it. It was stylized. It was cool. The fact that it actually switched to what it was. If I didn't have the expectation of it being an action movie with Mads Mikkelsen in it, I probably would have liked it more.
Mm-hmm. And this is just like a prime example of a trailer doing you dirty.
Yeah.
Because it showed you all the cool parts.
Yep.
And it sold you a different movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made it seem like it was going to be another stylized action movie, and it turned out to be a kid story about foster parents and
Sun'll come out, unless there's a bunny eating all your parents. That's real naughty.
C+. It's slightly above average. It was Mads Mikkelsen is cool. It's hard to understand that dude talking though. There's plenty of times in the movie where I went,
"It's a very 50 parking."
How did you afford the money?
What? Say it.
Like a knight in shining armor from a long time ago.
Reedy.
All right, we got to give some homework.
Let's give some homework. I forgot about my button.
Groovy.
There. Now I've done the quota. You're going to watch Ready or Not. That's that movie that we saw the trailer for that I said, have you seen the first one of that? And you said, no.
Oh, right. Right or Not. Okay, yes.
Yeah, the movie with the girl that looks a lot like Margot Robbie that is not Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
And I thought was Margot Robbie through the whole first one. So yeah,
the second one looks good.
The second one looks fun too. That's why I want you to watch it.
Okay.
So Ready or Not's your homework.
Okay.
Ready or Not.
I'm going to give you, this is a movie we talked about a while ago when we did Running Man. It's an Edgar Wright movie. Mm-hmm. It's the one Edgar Wright movie that is cool, but I feel like it's my least favorite Edgar Wright movie. Still, I want you to see it.
Soho?
Yep, Last Night in Soho.
I almost watched it the other day too.
Yeah? There you go. The next show that you will listen to, if you listen regularly, next Monday coming out will be a mini jam of Payback with Mel Gibson, doing the theatrical version of Payback. We'll talk a little bit about the differences between the director and director's cut and theatrical real briefly. I just wrote a couple things down. But the next full one in 2 weeks will be Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Right.
Some Sam Rockwell.
I bet he dances.
I hope he does.
I bet he does. Thanks for stopping in. Reach out to us at Samurai Movie Jam or any of the social stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, all that beep that they say about social media stuff. We're glad to have you. We're slowly moving up. It's good to have more and more people every time. It's good to see number go up. So tell a friend. Again, thank you so much for coming, and we will see you on the next one. Okay, goodbye.
Groovy.